Hi everyone, today we'll be looking at the Transformers Kingdom Waspinator figure, and I believe this is from Wave 3 from the line. And I've been waiting for this figure for a while. I had it on pre-order, and sometimes Amazon is really late on sending um the item that you order, so it's not really reliable. So as you can see, it's a standard packaging, and you can see the alt form. So they did take some liberties on the design. It's not really show accurate as some of the figures. And you can see the standard box art. I wish I knew who was the artist, and they did a really great job on the art. As you can see, the alternate form here too on the box looks really great. I mean, honestly, this could be a poster on itself. As you can see, the figure inside the packaging. So other than that, nothing really new about it. So let's get the figure out of the packaging and see how he compares. So here's a figure outside of the packaging. As you can see, the only accessory he has is his stinger gun. And of course, it does come with the collectible card, which I'm not even going to bother to see what it is. But as you can see, the head sculpt, I think that's the most show accurate we have gotten in a figure from Waspinator released so far. Besides that, yeah, they did take some liberties, as I mentioned before, on the design. But let's compare it to the Generations Waspinator. I know plenty of people have been comparing them. So here they are, right next to each other, and I'm surprised already by the size difference. So both are supposed to be deluxes, but you can see, unfortunately, this is the state that we're in. I don't blame Hasbro or anything like that. I don't mind the size at all, but you could tell that, unfortunately, since the deluxe figures are getting smaller, they had to take some shortcuts. I do wish now, if in order to get better designs and engineering, I do think that now they need to start with deluxes as being the smaller scale, or if they're gonna be smaller transformers like Rat Trap, then start at the deluxe scale. That way, we as fans don't miss out on the shortcut that Hasbro has to take, and hopefully that happen in the future, the way things are going. But let's compare the backside view of each figure too. And what I do like about the Kingdom figure too is the wing design. They did in my opinion, a much better job than the Generations figure. So that's it for this the comparison. Let's focus on the actual figure now. So for articulation, it does have the standard shoulder articulation. It does rotate, single elbow articulation. Does have wrist rotation. I don't think it has any ab crunch or just hip rotation. Let me fix the chest. For the head, I think it's just, you can just rotate the head. Oh no, it is on a ball joint too, so he's able to look up only a little bit. Hip rotation on the legs. So here it is. He's not on a ball joint. So single knee articulation. He does have ankle articulation. So I'm surprised by that. So that's good. I think that's something new that Hasbro is focusing on. I think they borrowed this probably from their Marvel Legends. So here's the back. It's just his stinger. I don't think there's much articulation to it. The wings. So it's just on a standard ball joint. So the robot mode looks great. His gun is only, one accessory. So this is pretty much it. Other than that, I think, for what Hasbro is offering, I think this is a pretty good figure, especially if you missed out on the Generations one or just want a better Waspinator to your collection, not including the masterpiece that we know is gonna come out eventually. So I'm surprised that Takara hasn't released the masterpiece version. I know that this figure will sell on the masterpiece regardless of the price. So I think it's just a matter of time. So this figure does make a great filling for your collection at the moment. So let's start transforming this figure. I'm just gonna transform it myself without looking at the instructions. I don't think it should be that difficult. And looking at the box, I think I have to rotate the robot hips. I think his legs or the bottom of his legs should clip on over here. Okay. And to arrange his arms, I think you pull them forward. And I think they just go tab inside here somehow. And the legs fall back in on top. And then you just attach his gun. So I think this is pretty much, oh, let me fix his head. I mean, I know that I probably have some parts wrong, but based on what I can see on the box, this is pretty much his beast mode, which, as you can see, is not one of the prettiest things to look at. And I guess his head just clipped together. Just, I mean, you can open it up for his robot mode and just push it back for his beast mode. And there's his, what is his stingers? So I mean, it does look great from the top view, but as you start turning it around, but it's this or a bunch of robot cables. So we have to take the worst of um, the less of both evils, I guess. So this is pretty much the robot. I mean, the Transformers Kingdom Waspinator. Um, I mean, I wasn't too impressed by the figure itself, but it is a great addition. If you don't have a Waspinator in your collection, and let me know if you have any questions. And thank you for watching.